Many people still think that autism is a modern condition. But did you know that autistic people already existed even in the prehistoric age? In the hunter-gatherer society, there were no bright lights, no crowds or loud noises, no demand to do complex socializing, and less likely to meet new people. There was no complex political situation that could be confusing, ridiculous, shady, or make you feel frustrated, like you see in government, school, college, workplace, and other organizations. Children in hunter-gatherer society spend most of their time playing together. There are no demands such as getting good grades, getting into prestigious school and campus, and getting a professional high-paying job. In the prehistoric age, there were also fewer social demands. We are less likely to do constant socializing, behave like society told us to do, wear clothes that fit gender roles, or marry soon after getting job or after graduating as a woman. Disclaimer, it is applied in certain countries, including mine, so it may not apply to your country. Some people in hunter-gatherer society also do cave arts. Prehistoric art cave paintings, particularly from Ice Age, usually depicts animal. Although it might not be as colorful or bright as today's art, the cave art attracts attention. Why? In the Ice Age, we couldn't easily copy the picture from photos or easily approach the animal, so most prehistoric artists drew them straight from memory. For most people, it is so hard to draw a detailed and accurate picture of an animal if only relying on memory, but prehistoric art cave paintings show otherwise. Prehistoric art cave paintings show detailed images of animals, even though they were drawn straight from memory. This art requires strong visual memory skill. The catch is that the drawing is usually overly detailed on certain parts of the animals. The art also depicts animals as the crowds or overlapping each other. This is relatively uncommon since most people draw the overall animal body with much less detail. These art characteristics match another art made by a 3-year-old talented autistic artist. Her name is Nadia. If prehistoric art is compared to an autistic artist, we can see the similarities. In Nadia's art, the detailed picture focuses on some part of the animals due to weak central coherence, or some people call it strong specific coherence. What does that mean, having weak central coherence or strong specific coherence? That means the person is more drawn to precise details than the overall picture. For example, if there are endless lengths of trees crowded with other plants and sometimes some insects and other animals, most people will see the bigger overall picture and conclude it is a forest. While people with weak central coherence or strong specific coherence, they don't see the overall picture as a forest. Instead, they might see it as individual trees or be drawn to certain specific details, like the texture of the tree trunk, each color of individual grass leaves, or maybe a group of ants lining forward to one direction. We can see in Nadia's art a horse drawing. It is much detailed with a horse head to the back, including a saddle, while the other parts, such as legs, seem underdrawn. The prehistoric Chauvet cave art also shows much detail on horse head to the horseback. Both Nadia's art and prehistoric Chauvet cave art show an overlapping image of horses. They are very different from drawing created by a neurotypical child of the same age as Nadia. Neurotypical means having common brains like most people. The neurotypical child's drawing shows the horse's overall body while showing much less detail. The detailed picture is usually supported by strong visual memory skills, which many autistic people have. I said many autistic, not all. These strong visual memory skills are also shown by prominent autistic scientists, Temple Grandin. In Julia Kelman's paper, Temple explained, "When I do an equipment simulation in my imagination or work on an engineering problem, it is like seeing a videotape in my mind. I can view it from any angle, placing myself above or below the equipment and rotating it at the same time. I create new images all the time by taking many little parts of images I have in the video library in my imagination and piecing them together. I have video memories of every time I have ever worked with." Autism in prehistory not only has some evidence in cave art, genetic evidence of human evolution was also found related to autism in prehistory. I mentioned that in my previous video, Neurodiversity Explained in 3 minutes. The link is also available in the description below. two of the many genes that make significant contributions to modern autism, AUTS2 and CADPS2, are found within the modern human, Homo sapiens, but not in Neanderthal genome. AUTS2 gene appeared around 500,000 years ago when there was genetic split between modern humans and Neanderthal. Recent research also found 15q13.3 and 16p11.2 human genes associated with autism. 16p11.2 gene arose in the past 183,000 years ago. Those are things that can show autistic presence in the prehistoric age. If you are interested more in autism from historical and scientific perspectives, subscribe to Biosciety and turn on full notification so you'll be remembered to stay updated on our newest video. Days can be so busy, we might forget to browse directly to our favorite channel. So don't forget to turn on the full notification so you'll be remembered for our newest video. It also will be much easier if you turn on the full notification. You don't need to browse from the start. You can just click the video notification, you'll be directed straight to the video. Thank you and see you later.